The Caitlin Clark show is very real, and Caitlin Clark's ability to rise to the moment and put on a show is remarkable.
You're watching history unfold in real time. This isn't just a great shooter we're talking about. This isn't just a college star on a hot streak. This is Caitlin Clark, possibly the Michael Jordan of women's basketball. But is that comparison even fair? Or is Caitlin Clark carving out something entirely her own, something even bigger than the shadow of MJ? Let's break it down.
A shot from outside your own logo is one of the most badass things ever.
Caitlin Clark didn't just arrive in NCAA women's basketball, she erupted like a Category 5 hurricane. By the time her college career at Iowa wrapped up, she had scorched her name into history as the all-time leading scorer in Division I basketball, surpassing every man and woman who came before her. That's more points than Kelsey Plum, more than Pistol Pete Maravich. The final tally? A jaw-dropping 3,951 points. But it wasn't just scoring, she also tallied over 1,000 assists, had multiple 40-point games, and set the NCAA record for most three-pointers in a single season. She didn't just lead her team, she transformed Iowa into a national powerhouse, dragging them to back-to-back Final Fours and energizing millions of new fans along the way. Everywhere she went, home or away, she played in front of sold-out crowds. She wasn't just a basketball player, she was an event.
Oh, it's only Middle America. It's only Middle America. So what the hell does Middle America have to do with the fact of calling it White America? Caitlin Clark is a phenomenon. This is Uganda. We are looking at Uganda right now. And there are people wearing there are a bunch of girls wearing Iowa t-shirts.
To understand the comparison, we have to go back to the blueprint, Michael Jordan himself. MJ wasn't just a phenomenal player, he was a global movement. 6 NBA championships, 5 MVP awards, and 10 scoring titles tell one part of the story. But his true impact went far beyond the stat sheet. Jordan was the clutchest player of his era, maybe any era. His brand Air Jordan didn't just sell shoes, it built an empire. He starred in Space Jam, turned the NBA into a global entertainment machine, and made basketball undeniably cool. He wasn't just part of the sport, he was the culture. He made it bigger, bolder, global, and untouchably elite. Jordan was the biggest draw in the NBA, and he made Chicago Bulls games a must-watch event every time he played. Michael Jordan games, home or away, were always the hottest ticket around. So let's get real. Why do people draw comparisons between Caitlin Clark and Michael Jordan? It starts on the court. Like MJ, Caitlin has the scoring instinct that can't be taught. She thrives under pressure, steps up in crunch time, and routinely pulls up from the logo like it's a layup. Just like Jordan, she's a highlight machine. Every game feels like a must-watch moment. Her fearless scoring, leadership, and ability to elevate her teammates all echo that Jordan-like greatness. But there are also differences, clear ones. Jordan was a freak athlete, a high-flying dunker and lockdown defender. Clark? She's not skiing for rebounds, but her basketball IQ is off the charts. Her vision and passing ability are surgical. Think Steph Curry's range with Jordan's mentality. She's rewriting how we understand dominance from the perimeter.
I've said it a million times. It's a broken record, but Caitlin Clark just being a different level of entertaining. I mean, she's the most entertaining basketball player on the planet in my mind.
Caitlin Clark isn't just winning games. She's reshaping women's basketball. She's playing in NBA-sized arenas. She's fueling record-breaking TV ratings. In fact, the 2023 NCAA Women's Championship pulled in more viewers than any MLB, NHL, or NBA playoff game that spring. That's an impact. But greatness isn't just about highlights. It's about overcoming the challenges ahead. The WNBA, while growing fast, still lags behind the NBA in exposure and resources. Clark's rookie salary, just $76,000, chump change compared to NBA contracts. And even with her fame, media coverage still tends to undervalue women's sports. But here's the thing, Clark isn't waiting for the system to catch up. She's forcing it to. Brands are lining up. Little girls are copying her moves and driveways. She's already a role model, already a cultural leader. She's not chasing the spotlight, she is the spotlight. The league is taking notice too. For the 2025 season, Clark's road games have been moved to larger arenas to accommodate the huge demand for tickets. Clark is the biggest draw in the league, no matter where she plays. Who does that remind you of?
First time in history, WNBA games will be played in the United Center. The Chicago Sky will host the Indiana Fever at the UC.
Yes, comparing Caitlin Clark to Michael Jordan is tempting. It's powerful. It's even flattering. But let's be clear, this isn't just about being the female MJ. This is about being the first Caitlin Clark, a once-in-a-lifetime shot maker, a visionary passer, a cultural force. Her story is important not because it mirrors Jordan's, but because it proves what's possible for women in sports on their own terms. She isn't trying to fit into a man's legacy. She's crafting her own. One game, one logo, one sold-out arena at a time.
Exploded the National Basketball Association. Magic and Larry elevated it, and Michael Jordan put a rocket up its ass.
Will Caitlin Clark become the Michael Jordan of women's basketball? Maybe. But honestly, she doesn't have to, because she's already something we've never seen before, a generational talent who's changing the sport in real time, a force that can't be ignored, a player whose name one day could be the new standard. Maybe kids in the future won't be asking, are you the next Jordan? Maybe they'll be asking, are you the next Clark? So what do you think? Is Caitlin Clark the next MJ, or something even greater? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the game's biggest stars and stories.